Fellow members of Main Street United Methodist Church, good morning. I have good news for you this morning. We have a new pastor who has been assigned to our church effective at the end of June. The SPRCC committee, that's the Staff Parish Relations Committee, Pastor Parish Relations Committee, has been working ever since Rick Eklund advised us that he was going to retire at the end of June. We know this is an important decision in our church's history and right where we are now, particularly when we're facing some of the challenges that are brought about as a result of the virus. We reached out to the conference earlier last year, and we asked them to send us representatives who came here to discuss what our church needed to do to grow, because our church has some declining membership. Many churches are having the same problems. But on the other hand, our church has a lot of spirit. We have a lot of really good things going. One of them certainly is the enthusiasm of some of our parishioners. And if you listen to Melba Sheila when she spoke and had a TV production here where she described everything that was going on with enthusiasm a couple of weeks ago, you know what we're talking about. One particularly important thing in our church is the preschool, and many people probably do not realize how successful that program is. I came over here a couple of weeks ago during the day to see Rick, and as I went through the schoolyard in the front of the church, I was amazed at all the kids that were squealing and yelling and just having a great time. And there were a lot of them. So I stopped and I asked one of the teachers, how many are really involved in this program? And she told me that our preschool this spring has 46 young children enrolled in it. I don't think many people in our church probably realize how successful that program is. Now, we reached out to the conference, and when representatives came and met with the council and the committee that I'm on, we were told that many churches, many of the older churches like ours, have the same problems: declining membership. It just seems like we are getting fewer and fewer new members and young members. So the message from the district and from the conference to me as chairman of our committee and to my committee was, we need to grow our congregation. And so my committee started looking at things from that point of view. And I want to thank the people on the committee. I'll give you their names right now so you know who they are. And so if you have any questions, you can get in touch with them. I'm Will Berry, the chairman, Jill Hardesty, Sandy Garrison, Melva Sheila, Danny Thompson, Bruce Harmon, Martha Coffey, Jim Thompson, Cindy Gano, and Twyla Ross. Now, let me tell you, I was lucky a couple of weeks ago to meet our new pastor. And so I'm going to just give you the name of the pastor, and then I asked for a biography, and I'm going to read what I received, because this is what you would be hearing in person if the pastor were here. Our new pastor is Dawn Compton. And here's what she said. Dear Will, I grew up in the United Methodist Church in Greenville, South Carolina. I went to FIFA University and earned my bachelor's in Christian education and elementary education. I then earned a Master of Arts in Christian Education, also through Pfeiffer University. I continued my education by earning a doctorate in education from the University of South Carolina. My dissertation was on faith development in young children, a qualitative study of gender differences. I have served on staff at churches in the Western North Carolina Annual Conference, the Holston Annual Conference in Virginia, the South Carolina Annual Conference, and the Virginia Annual Conference. I was ordained a deacon in the South Carolina Annual Conference in 2006. I officially moved my conference membership to the annual conference in 2016. I taught Christian education at Pfeiffer University and was the director of the Christian Ed program at Columbia College. I currently am serving Mount Hermon United Methodist Church in Lynch Station, Virginia, as a licensed local pastor as part of my transition to full elder. I have been married to Erin Compton for 23 years. We have two sons, David, who is 16 and is a sophomore in high school, and Luke, who will be 11 next month and is a fifth grader. I am looking forward to the next part of my ministry journey at Main Street United Methodist Church and the wonderful opportunities God will provide here. And then she added, "Let me know you got this, and if you need anything else." Truly looking forward to being in ministry together, and there are 4 exclamation points. In my meetings with her, in my phone conferences as late as yesterday, I'll have to say those 4 exclamation points summarize the person that I've met. She is enthusiastic. She will be a match to Sue Moore in our congregation and to Melva Sheila. She has promised me that she will be involved in the community. She will be involved with other pastors in our community. She will be involved with people outside of the church. She, in my opinion, and in the opinion of everyone on our committee, is exactly the person that we need to lead our church in the coming years. She is enthusiastic, she is the most pleasant person, and she is a devout Christian. She has wide experience. She's not only well educated, but she has experience in education as a teacher, as a preacher. She is exactly what we were asking the conference and the district to provide us with. Someone who could help us grow our congregation and who could tie into the enthusiasm that we already have and help us reach out into the whole community. I look forward to seeing her here. Just to add another item, this past week, we didn't have church here. Throughout the conference, there were no church services. Dawn has a great deal of experience with telecommunications. This past week, she had a service online for her church members. I checked on the internet, and she met with other ministers this past week in the Alta Vista area to make sure that there would be a program to provide food and meals for young children. She is exactly what I think we need at our church in this time of political dissension and just concern about our future and about the future of our country. She will be a wonderful addition to our church. And I hope you can, if you feel like you want to talk to somebody about this, please feel free to call me. Please feel free to call our pastor, who knows her well, our new pastor well. Please feel free to call Belva Sheila, who has had many experiences with our new pastor. And I just wish everyone a wonderful future in our church. Thank you very much.